Okay, boys and girls, it's time to take this engine apart. So I will walk through it. I will disassemble larger chunks as possible. I don't want to tear the engine completely apart. It's not an engine rebuild. My goal is to reach to this section, to the gearbox, to see what's going on in there. So we'll start by removing the cylinder head and the cylinder. We're going to use an 8mm socket right here and 12mm right here. Flathead screwdriver, and there we go. Finally. Okay, so these are longer bolts. Another 2 8mm screws in here. Use a 12mm here on the chain tensioner. And we'll remove the spring. Let's see. Remove the tensioner out of here. The tensioner's out. Undo the timing chain. Just like that. Now, if everything is alright, you should be able to just lift the thing out of here. And just lift. See if we can undo the cylinder. Yep, nice and easy. Cylinder's out. Okay, the cylinder is now out. Basically, I'm gonna remove the starter. It seems like just 2 8mm screws. Right with the screwdriver. And the starter is now removed. Nice and easy. So 6 10mm screw, undo them in a crisscross pattern. That's a 22mm nut. And there we go. Okay. And now for the... So I'm just gonna use 2 flat screwdrivers to gently pry this thing out of there. So I want to remove the shift shaft. This is what remained from him after my panic attack in the trail. It was actually more of a rage attack. I'm just gonna use a C-ring plier to remove the C-ring out of here. That's our C-ring right here. Crash washer. And now I should be able to pull out the shift shaft. Okay, next thing we want to do is to remove this nut right here. This is a reverse thread nut, so make sure you're working it clockwise and not counterclockwise. And there we go. Removing the nut, we'll remove the gear. We're gonna have this shim right here, which we will also want to remove. Now we're going to remove the shift position gear, just using an Allen key or a Torx. Using a plier, just like this. Have the gear here. Start with the starter cover. Screws are all the same size. Now the stator cover. And that cover is out all together with the screws. Remove this gear here. Now at this point, theoretically, I should be able to remove all the screws around and separate the crankcase. Okay, now, so we're ready to split the case. The thing is that I don't have a case splitter, and before buying one, I just had the craziest idea ever. How about I'll try to do it with a car jack? It's a long shot. I'm sure this is not really how the manufacturer intended, but how the manufacturer can screw himself. Oh, look at this. It literally just happened. Look at this. I was able to split this case with a car jack. Set the range here in between. With the larger screwdriver now. Very careful not to scratch. Very careful not to damage the surface. I guess you can split the case with a car jack if you have a Kawasaki klx230r. Amazing. Okay, now you can actually go ahead and take a look at what's going with my gears and why can't I shift.